So there's been a long time since the last episode, and I hope you'll forgive me. Uh, there's been a lot that's happened in my life, and I won't get into it here. But actually, this is a good thing, actually, because what I'm about to talk about is so profound, and it feels so important that it's the reason I'm going back to podcasting, and it's the reason I'm recording this episode after almost a year of not podcasting. Playing Beat Saber is so profoundly fun that it doesn't even make sense to me how it's not more popular than it is. And I think I've been trying for a while to understand how I could find something so fun and also not have the same reaction out of a lot of people I know. I've even introduced Beat Saber to a few of my friends, and yeah, it's fun, but to them, it's not like extremely fun. It's not like, I don't know. There's something that just happens that it doesn't, I can barely extract how fun it is from my mind. That's how fun it is. Like, I know there's flow state, and I know there's like some psychological principle to understand how fun something could be. I know it's a game. I know games are really fine tuned to activate our dopaminergic pathways and make it's fun because it's supposed to be fun. Like that's not the surprising part. But to me, the surprising part is how unfun I find a lot of video games and how fun I find this video game. And pretty much it's the only reason I use VR. I actually don't play any other game in VR aside from Beat Saber. And it's the story of how I got into Beat Saber. I got into VR because of Beat Saber, actually. I don't even know if I'm into VR. I think I'm just into Beat Saber. But I've been into rhythm games for a while. So that's one factor at play here. Like maybe that is the dominant term in this system. But it's still so much more fun than anything else I do. And simultaneously it's self-limiting, so it's not addictive. But here's how fun it is. It's so fun that I got into shape so I can get higher scores and continue having more fun. And yes, okay, sure, like I have other reasons to get into shape and lose a lot of weight, but I can't deny that one of my frustrations was that I was not in shape enough to score as highly as I wanted to score in Beat Saber. That's how fun it is. Okay, so a couple things. So one, one is like, why doesn't everyone love Beat Saber? Is it just me, or am I very different? Like, or am I just ahead of the curve? Like, something has to account for how fun this is. For the discrepancy between how fun I find this game and how relatively unpopular it is. And I can't wrap my head around it. I oh goodness. I just I just need someone to help me understand how Beat Saber isn't one of the best-selling games, like period. Maybe maybe it's just because Beat Saber is like in VR only. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even. I think what I need to do is spend some dedicated time to decomposing the problem and attacking it methodologically, because I don't think I have an easy explanation for this. And all of my feelings here are so profound that not only is it why I came back to podcasting, but it's also why like the like I did this after putting down my headset. Like I was just in it. Like I had to put it down to try to get my thoughts together. I had to put down my VR headset to try to get these thoughts together. And right now I'm just failing. I'm failing to understand. I know about flow state. I know games are meant to be fun, but maybe it's because it's like a workout game that doesn't trick you into working out. Like you just have to work out to have fun. It's like I was reading a Reddit post a little while back about how exercise isn't addictive. And this is probably speculation. Like I don't remember the comment having any credential attached to it, but the uh the comment read something like the reason why exercise is so consistently good for you is because you incur a strong negative penalty because of the pain of working out. And it's only after you incur that negative penalty do you get what a lot of people call a runner's high, or like a workout high. And that's why it's not addictive, and it's consistently like something you could practice to be happy and healthy. Whereas, there are a lot of things that you can do, like eating fatty foods, that are just happy and not healthy. And, like, of course, Beat Saber is going to be fun because you get a workout high from Beat Saber. But that just feels like a drop in the bucket. Like it feels so profoundly fun and interesting and good and right. Like I don't have time to do this, but I would love to see the existence of someone like who plays all the Beat Saber songs, because look, it's not uniformly fun. Like not every song is as fun as every other song. Not at all. Not at all. There are some songs which are just like way more fun. And like, hey, maybe one factor is that I got really good at the game really quickly. Because I don't know. I've always been a rhythm gamer, so I just had that prior knowledge and those like prior habits that allowed me to get good. And maybe part of the reason why uh, I'm having so much more fun than it looks like everyone around me is having is because I get to play those harder levels and they feel properly challenging. They're not like too challenging and not like too, because, huh, that's okay, that's true and all, but it still feels like I'm missing a lot. And look, I'm fine if the answer is a really long one. Like, I don't think it's like a morally bad answer if I just have like a long list of terms that I have to add up. And those long list of terms explains why it's so fun, either for me and for everyone. Like, I have, yeah, two questions. It's like, why is it so fun, period? And then, like, if it's so fun, why isn't it more popular? Um, yeah, as you can see, my thoughts are scattered, like, but just like, wow. I'm just thinking, yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna continue playing Beat Saber, and I'm gonna continue doing that because, and maybe I'll even play some upload some of my gameplay um, after playing those songs. Yeah, Beat Saber is so fun that I want to understand it. There are a lot of games that actually, I mean, there's a little anecdote I have on this topic while I'm here. I feel a little bit lonely in terms of, uh, I'll just spit it out. I don't feel like I'm around a lot of rhythm gamers. And I barely feel like the term gamer even applies to me. I know I used to play Minecraft and Team Fortress, but I'm not I'm not the kind of gamer who plays every single weekend with friends or anything like that. I'm the kind of gamer who's content with booting up my Meta Quest every once in a while and hopping into Beat Saber, and it's just as fun as when I left it off last time. And I'm perfectly content with that, like having fun once in a while. And to be honest, it's it's something I can only do once in a while because I have to have enough energy left over. And the reason that I had stopped playing for a little bit was because I had been working out at the gym and I would just have no energy left. And it's just been a streak of me having not a tremendous amount of like workout time. I'm embarrassed to say that my recent workout streak has been pretty abysmal. And so I was trying to continue burning that energy that I think uh, my workouts would have burned. And that's why I booted up my Quest today. And that is why I was playing Beat Saber today. I was playing Beat Saber to burn more calories. And it reminded me how fun the game was. Um, and it's almost a bummer. It's almost a bummer that I. It's almost a bummer that I work out and don't save enough energy on certain days for Beat Saber. I wonder, could I compare it? Like, would I say that it's more fun than working out, or less fun, or just as fun? I think it would be very close. I mean, it really depends. Like, first off, working out is a skill you acquire. I understand why a lot of people have a hard time getting into the flow and working out. And I understand why people hate running. I think a lot of people just haven't had enough time to figure out why working out doesn't work out for them. Reason. It's hard to find something that allows you to enter like the flow state of a workout. You know, a lot of people have like particular playlists they go towards and all of that kind of thing, or particular content they listen to. I think it's actually fairly difficult to listen to like an audiobook or a podcast while working out. Uh, and that's perfectly fine. You're going to have your low intensity workouts where maybe you can get away with audiobook. And you're going to have your high intensity workout where you really just want to be listening to your music. Point being, I think Beat Saber matches the intensity of your workout with your with the intensity of the music. Which okay, of course they're gonna match. Like that's not profound. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that like answer, that flow state. Is it? It could just be flow, not just, but like maybe I'm asking for the answer to a question which, by its very definition, eludes a straightforward answer. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. If the answer isn't some profound thing that opens a new adventure for me in researching, that's fine. But I need somebody to explain how profoundly fun Beat Saber is to the world. And even if I'm not the ideal person for that to be the case, uh, I don't care. I'm gonna go with it. Beat Saber is extremely fun, and everybody should try it. And give it a really good college try. Give it a really good try. Switch songs, or do so, like try to make it work for you, because I think it'll pay dividends for you. Um, I think it's well worth it. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say. And I've had plenty of time to catch my breath now. So I'm going to go back to doing one thing and one thing only. I'm going to go back to playing Beat Saber. With that, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Take care. Have a good one. And see you next time.